So when we solve story problems with division and we get a remainder, part of what we have to do is decide what does that remainder mean for our answer, okay? And there are 5 different things that we can do with a remainder in a story problem. And so I want to talk about those today. So my first bulleted point is just going to be that there are 5 ways to interpret a remainder. Remember, remainder means to decide what it means, or interpret means decide what it means. What does that remainder mean for my answer? So there are 5 possibilities of what we might do. The first possibility, and I'm going to write small because there's 5 things that I have to write, but if you can't write that small, just go underneath and it's fine. Okay, so the first option for a remainder is to drop the remainder. That means it's not going to be part of your answer, and I'm going to give you an example of that right now. So when you're done writing that, flip your booklet over to page 56. And here's an example of when dropping the remainder is what you should do for your answer. Now the division on this is easy compared to the division that we've been working on. Susie has 16 flowers. You're going to want to go ahead. The cube strategy will help you to decide what to do with the remainder. And she wants 3 flowers in each vase. Well, right away, I know that 16 divided by 3 is going to have a remainder, so you're not going to have a perfect number. How many vases can Susie fill? So how many is an action word? And then this word fill is an action word, because how many flowers does she need in a vase for it to be full? Harper? 3. So you can actually kind of visualize in your head what this looks like. If I have my first 3 flowers, that's 1 vase, right? My second 3 flowers are in a second vase. I'm up to 6 flowers now. 7, 8, 9 flowers takes 3 vases, right? 10, 11, 12 flowers takes 4 vases. 13, 14, 15 flowers takes 15 vases, and then I have 1 more flower. How many full vases am I going to have? How many full vases will I have? Avery? 5. So she can fill 5 vases. Now, she's going to have another flower, and she's going to have to make a decision. Am I going to put it in another vase? Am I going to have an extra flower in a vase? Am I going to throw it in the trash? Am I going to give it to my grandmother? She has to make that decision. You don't have to make that decision. You just have to say how many vases can she fill. Okay? So in this case, we drop the remainder and our answer is just 5. Okay? So I do want to go ahead and show the math really quick. I wanted to show the picture so you could visualize. But 16 divided by 3, 3 can go into 16 5 times without going over. 5 times 3 is 15. When I subtract my 3 5 times, I have 1 left over, so that's my remainder. So my answer is just 5. Okay, the next option is to increase the quotient to the next greater number. Can I help you? I do. That's okay.